when they kill October 20, 2020. Yes. Now then we come here, remember. That is why we are here. Government they try to deny say it happened, but we will never let that happen. Have you not been so? But I beg, I don't want to comfortable here. Hold on first. We don't want to make anybody make this movement in a political anything. No be campaign, no be anything. And we don't want DMA, we just block road for everybody. I beg. So these coffins over there, more carry these coffins, more carry them go to bed. These coffins are very symbolic. Now here where they kill our people. So we go drop this coffin for them, make them get out. Now them get out. So I beg, more carry these coffins, go drop out for the token now. Let's go, let's sing along. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
So today is Endsars Memorial, or we can say Lekki Toll Gate shooting, where state government or federal government, so to say, let's just say state government, use security agents to kill so many unarmed protesters or peaceful protesters. So many were killed. Until today, surprisingly, they are still denying the fact that many people were killed, many were injured at that Lekki Toll Gate. 20th of October 2020, Nigerians will never forget. Today is the 2-year memorial of that Endsars or Lekki Toll Gate shooting. Till this moment, someone wrote, "We don't know who ordered the shooting. Shooting spree soldiers. Nobody was responsible." State government denied it. Government officials denied it. This is for the sake of those who died at Lekki Toll Gate. Someone wrote, "For the sake of those who were silenced with state instruments from speaking their truth, for the sake of those who are still in exile till date because of the fear of being mobbed by a government that saw reality but called it a green screen movie." The current Army General who resigned, General Nenche, said he called it Photoshop because of the oath of allegiance he swore to the Nigerian soldier. So he's not supposed to support civilians. He's not supposed to speak the truth. So he's supposed to speak the minds of those that he's working for. But he's now admitting, but we are just waiting for him to just apologize. He's now admitting that Lekki Toll Gate is real. So for the sake of those who are still missing to date after visiting the protest venue, for the sake of those who will never see their children or families again, while MC Oluomo reached out, that's what they call him, in Lagos, said, "Where are the dead bodies? Where are those that died?" And nobody died. Let me just say, any politician, most of the politicians in Lagos State, they don't believe that Lekki, shooting happened. But we know it happened. We know people died. Parents of those who died, they came out and we are telling the government that they can't see their children again. Their children were killed. Until today, ignorant people, evil people are still saying that Lekki Toll Gate or shooting never happened. So for the sake of those who are still in prison, there are so many that are still in prison, wasting away after being arrested and not being released for joining protest. This memorial, 2 years memorial, is for them. For the sake of those who are still being harassed by the police for having locks and good phones, when Endsars protest started, it was just against police brutality. You don't need to have a laptop again as a Nigerian youth. You don't need to own good phone again as a Nigerian youth. You don't need to even buy your own car as a Nigerian youth. You are branded a Yahoo boy. You are branded an internet fraudster. And not just that, it deteriorated to the point of policemen searching phones. Even though you have some private content, private videos, they will go through it because they need to check your phone. And their work is not even defined in that manner, to be checking your phone, going through your invading your privacy. But that is what Nigeria is all about. That's what that's the Nigeria we live in. So Endsars was all about end police brutality. They said they ended it, but they still recruited those guys who were in that Endsars into another form, another arm of the security agency. They still recruited them. So what Obasanjo says sometimes, said you can only take a man out of the military, you cannot take military out of a man. You can only take them out of maybe disband Endsars, but those guys are still there. That evil intention is still there. Now how about the extortion? Policemen collecting 50 naira, 100 naira from drivers every day. How about those that are carrying their goods here and there? The worst one now is custom guys. They are really making huge amount of money from importers and exporters. It's shameful. So for the sake of Nigerians who wants to live a free live a life of free harassment by state actors, for the sake of you and I, Endsars Memorial is organized today, or Lekki Toll Gate Shooting Memorial is organized today to tell the government that we cannot be silenced, our mouth cannot be shut. You cannot just force us into closing our mouth. What Dino Mela said, and I'm not using him, just what I think is not even him that manufactured that word. You talk or die, you don't talk, you don't die. So you have to talk. You have to protest against injustice. You have to protest against brutality. You have to protest against the evil of the government who the masses voted in to represent them, to lead them well, but they fell woefully. Now, my appeal to Nigerians is this: election is around the corner. There is the Be Obedient movement, there is the BAT movement, there is the articulated movement. It's time. Our destiny right now is in our own hands. Anybody who is voting out of political sentiment, tribal sentiment, religious sentiment, they are going to see the result of what they are going to do next year, in next 2 years or in next 3 years. Those who voted this government 2015, they are regretting it now. So it's not just this memorial, Endsars Memorial. We need to take our time and know who we are going to vote. Of course, you are at liberty to vote whosoever candidate you want to vote for, but let's be careful, guys. Election is just around the corner. Let's not make mistake of voting evil leaders again.